today.
And we're also talking cooler temperatures as we head into the next few days. We'll let you know what you can expect.
Today's Monday, July 6th.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah. Did you see how festive the airport lights were? Red, white, and blue.
The
for the weekend.
pylons. Yeah.
Hope you had a great weekend, everybody.
And a good Independence Day.
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
are.
Here we are again. It's Monday, back to work.
Monday, back to work Monday after a holiday weekend.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. I know it's a little rough, but we're here to get you through it. And I hear numbers in the 60s as you start off your morning. Riverside 65, Fullerton 68, and downtown 65, getting up to 69 by 8 o'clock, by 12 o'clock up to 73, and by 2 o'clock this afternoon topping out in the mid-70s. So yes, that is below average for this time of year. And as we get a look at today's highs, you'll see Studio City getting up to 85, Riverside 86, Palmdale 94. So still looking at very warm numbers in the high desert, but pretty much everybody else topping out in the 70s and 80s, and that is a little cool for this time of year. So we're keeping temperatures much the same for now. We are expecting changes on the way. We'll have your full forecast coming up, but right now it's 5:01, and we want to check your... And we're looking at a cooler forecast as we head into this back to work Monday. We'll have your entire forecast coming up.
Yeah.
So that's neat.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Very, very cool. Making
sure.
a serious comeback. Love to see that. All right, you guys. Well, it's 5:16 right now, and we're looking at a little bit of low cloud cover in the mix for today. Temperatures cooler today as well, and continuing to stay that way over the next few days as low pressure continues to sit to the west. As we get a look at our Mount Wilson camera, take a look at all that cloud cover. You're barely seeing any city lights. Usually you can see the downtown and the rest of the basin. Not the case at the moment. As we get a look at the rest of your forecast right here, you will see a bit of a cooling trend heading our way over the next few days, increasing cloud cover, and we do have below average temperatures lasting over the next few days as a result. So numbers right now in the 60s as you start off your morning. As we head into the afternoon hours, we are expecting to see mid-70s, 75 degrees. That's the expected forecast high for downtown later this afternoon. As we check in with the IE, you're going to see temperatures in the 80s, 86 Riverside, 89 Menifee, 89 in Lake Elsinore, heading to Orange County, 70, 78 in Anaheim, 78 in Irvine, 72 in Laguna Beach. As we head to Santa Monica, 70 degrees, 75 in downtown, and 85 as we head to San Fernando, 95 as we head to Lancaster. You're going to see temperatures staying quite warm in the high desert, but pretty much everybody else a little below average for this time of year. There's that low that's sitting to our west, and that's going to continue to push onshore. Once it starts to pass over us and push to the east, we will get slightly warmer, but overall temperatures continuing to stay below average through the end of the week and the weekend, even though temperatures are getting warmer by the end of the week and the weekend. Let's get a look at that 7-day microclimate desert. You're going to see numbers getting a little cooler and then warming right back up again for the weekend for the mountains as we head to the IE, 80s turning to 90s, and the high desert, 90s down to the 80s, and then back up to the 90s by the time we head into your Saturday and Sunday with nothing but... And temperatures on the cooler side for now. We'll have your forecast ahead.
Monday, July 6th.
Yeah, hard to come off a holiday weekend,
Yeah.
but here we are.
Here we are.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Right.
We're saying that because we're experiencing how hard it is
Yeah.
to come back off
It's
a
not
weekend
easy.
like the 4th of July weekend,
You know, we all
right?
did something fun on
Yeah,
Saturday.
you eat a little too much, you drink a little too much.
Right, but you know what? We are all
Bottom line,
here.
we're here.
We're here. We are all here. Exactly. And you know what? You'll see 65 in downtown, 75 by the afternoon. By the evening hours, we are back down to the 60s. And as we get a look at today's highs, you'll see Fullerton 80 degrees, Studio City 85, Riverside 86, Palmdale a little warmer than the rest of us at 94, but overall keeping temperatures below average. We're going to have a look at your full forecast coming up, but right now let's check the roads with Amber Lee. Gotta wait, it's not all there. You can't just go to the grocery store and get what you need.
Can't go to
you
Costco
know?
or anything like
Can't
that.
go to Costco. Gotta wait for Costco to come to you. All right, 5:41's the time right now. We're getting a look at our CBS2 weather watchers. Lots of people writing in this Monday after our holiday weekend. Really appreciate it. Saul Campos, 66 degrees, mostly cloudy skies in Hawthorne right now. Thank you, Saul, for reporting. As we head to Orange County, Zach Tucker writing in. Thank you, Zach, 63 degrees, mostly cloudy skies writing in just a few minutes ago from San Juan Capistrano. And we do want to take you up to the mountains. Let's take you to Lake Arrowhead right now, where Steve Morris is reporting 65 degrees under clear conditions. And if you want to become a...
The British
They
got us.
got us
This
in the
happened
end.
before. We've seen this
Yes.
happen before.
You
You'd
don't
think we'd
celebrate-
learn from
you-
somebody else's mistake.
You run through the tape. That's
Yeah,
always.
right.
And then
yeah.
celebrate.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
exactly.
celebrate before.
Cooler temperatures all around, 64 degrees. That's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So as we get a look at the rest of your forecast, you will see temperatures staying on the cooler side, increasing cloud cover, and below average numbers at least for the next few days here. Temperatures right now in the 60s, 63 in Pasadena, 63 in Anaheim, and 64 as we head to Riverside, 75 by the afternoon hours under partly cloudy skies in the IE in the 80s. So a little warmer for the IE, but still below average for this time of year. 86 in Riverside, 89 Lake Elsinore. As we head to Orange County, you're going to see 70s, 73 Huntington, 78 in Irvine, 75 downtown, and 85 as we head to San Fernando. So low pressure sitting offshore right now, keeping temperatures a little cooler, conditions a little cloudier. It's going to start to shift to the east, and once it does, temperatures will warm up slightly, but overall looking at below average numbers for the rest of the week and even the weekend. As we get a look at the 90s. In the high desert, 90s down to the 80s and then back up to the 90s as we head into your weekend. 5:52 is the time right now. Let's check the roads. And we're expecting cooler temperatures over the next few days. We'll break it down.
Hope you've had a well-rested, you're feeling well-rested after this long weekend. We're still recovering.
Rested,
No
capped it
doubt
off
about
with
it.
a
I'm not going to lie.
capped
Still
it off with a
recovering.
wonderful World Cup win by the U.S. women. It was so much
Yes,
fun to watch
yes,
yesterday.
that was
and
really exciting.
Boy, how proud! What a
Yeah,
proud moment.
Yeah,
think.
I love it. Go USA. All right, we had a very exciting weekend. Hopefully you guys had a pretty exciting weekend on top of that. 64, Fullerton 68, and Oxnard coming in at 61. And your hour-by-hour forecast showing you 60s turning to 70s, back down to the 60s by the evening hours. So today's highs look like this. Fullerton 80, Studio City 85, Riverside 86, and Palmdale coming in at a pretty warm 94. But overall numbers below where they should be for this time of year and staying that way for quite a while. We're going to have your extended forecast ahead, but right now it is 6 o'clock on the dot. We want to check the roads with Amber. Indeed, and most certainly looking at a little more cloud cover today. Take a look at our Mount Wilson camera. Slow to clear. We're actually still looking at cloud cover lingering at the coast, and that could remain the case throughout the day. So as a result, we're cooling down a bit as we head into the next few days. We've got increasing cloud cover and below average temperatures heading our way as well. You'll see temperatures right now in the 60s and the 70s, so slow to warm, but pretty mild at this point. Riverside 71, Van Nuys and Fullerton both at 70 degrees. The coast a little cooler in the 60s. And later today, we're expecting to see a mix of 70s and 80s. This is actually below average for this time of year. Palmdale, the exception. We're still warm in Palmdale at 94. San Gabriel getting up to 80 degrees. Fullerton 80 and Long Beach getting up to 75. Sharon.
She started at the Boys and Girls Club, started dance at the Boys and Girls Club. I mean, this is before learning ballet.
Here.
Yeah.
And the
then
Southland.
she had a teacher had taken her under her wing and then taught her ballet, and she went on to become great.
And here
Needed
she
to be
is.
exposed to
Yeah,
it. That's all.
absolutely.
Love it.
It's so
Amazing.
cool.
Local girl, we love it.
We love it.
Such
We
a
love
fan
it
of
indeed.
hers.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get enough of her. All right, you guys. We do want to talk weather because we do have some changes in the weather department as we head into the next few days. A pretty gray morning, and it's probably going to stay pretty gray for the remainder of today. We're pretty socked in. We've got a little bit of a cooling trend as low pressure approaches, increasing cloud cover and below average temperatures heading our way. Temperatures right now in the 60s and the 70s. By the afternoon, we are in the mid-70s, 75 degrees under partly cloudy skies. As we take a look at the IE right here, you will see numbers getting up to the 80s, so more sunshine for the IE. Some of our hot spots here as we head to the high desert. That's where we're looking at some of our warmest numbers. And of course, Palm Springs, our hot spot at 104. We head to the mountains, Big Bear at 75. As we head to Orange County, we're looking at 70s for the most part. Checking in with Northridge, 85, San Fernando, 85. And heading to Lancaster, we're getting up to 95 a little later today. So low pressure is sitting offshore. It's going to start to move in a little closer over the next few days. Eventually it passes us and it heads eastward. So once that happens, temperatures will actually get a little warmer. But overall, we are looking at a below average week in the temperature department. Let's get a look at your 7-day microclimate forecast right here. Once low pressure passes through, that's the result. We're going to get a little warmer by the time we head into the weekend. As we get a look at one more 7-day microclimate forecast for you. For the mountains, the IE, and the high desert, you're going to see numbers here, 70s, then dipping down to the 60s. And then we're heading back up to the 70s by the weekend. As we head to the IE, you're going to see temperatures in the 80s for the remainder of the week. And then by the end of the weekend, we are hitting 91 degrees. And take a look at the high desert. Really tell you something about the weekend. Even though it's warmer, temperatures still technically slightly below average for this time of year. So pretty much the entire week will be below average, especially over the next few days. But the weekend, you know.
Thanks for watching CBS 2 News at 11 a.m. Remember, we're always on at cbsla.com.
Have a great day, everyone.